Today we got a lot of brand new Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 news, starting with every single one of the new Smiling Critters character description, now with of course Catnap being the final one being released today. Along with that, we got a whole bunch of brand new ARG news, giving us a lot about the story and who Catnap actually is. We got a whole bunch of different behind the scene looks, and even more, so without further ado, let's go hop into the video and start off with the Smiling Critters. Okay, so in my last video I didn't get to actually be able to talk about this, but on Saturday, we got the reveal for the green bunny, actually called Hoppy Hopscotch. So Hoppy Hopscotch is actually a girl, and she is scented as peppermint. Kind of makes sense because, you know, green peppermint, but to be fully honest, I wanted her name to have something to do with lightning because I had a little lightning charm, but you know, that's totally fine. I mean, it's totally fine. It says here, unafraid to hop where others might sit, Hop is the friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud or impatient, she'll always hop beside her friends, even if it means slowing up once in a while to keep their pace. So that's Hopscotch. You know, pretty interesting character. Nothing really much to say. Just saying if it is in the game and these characters are going to be like, you know, mini little enemies, I do think that she's going to be like the fastest out of all of them and chase you down fast enough. But now let's move on to the last one, the 8th Smiling Critter that just got released today, being of course Catnap. And we know already Catnap is a male, and Catnap is scented as lavender. Pretty interesting because Catnap does look lavender. Everybody thought, hey, it's me scented as poppy gas because Catnap's the one that breathes poppy gas. But that's not going to be the case because we all know poppy gas or poppy flowers has actually no scent to it. And as you see, it says here, Catnap is a calming present for the critter and ensures he and his friends always have the right amount of sleep. Sorry about that. To jumpstart the morning's play. End of the day, there's nothing Catnap enjoys more than watching his friends sleep soundly. Yeah, so Catnap's whole entire job is to, you know, put them asleep, and we already know Catnap. Catnap is just gonna stop breathing out gas, and that's why we have the gas mask in the game. So Catnap's supposed to be the biggest entity. We don't know if everyone else could, but we do know that Catnap could size up and size down in scale, so that's that. I know I already did a whole other video talking about the other ones, but we're going to do a quick little rundown. We have Bubba Bellafant, and of course Bubba Bellafant is actually a male with the scent of lemongrass and is the smartest and brightest critter of them all. You can also pause if you want to read them all, but I already did other videos on them, so you could check those out. But we got Bobby Bearhug. Bobby Bearhug is a female, the scent of rose, and is a kind, caring, and the loving out of all the other ones. Then we got ourselves here Crafty Corn, which is also another female, being the scent of jasmine, and is a creative one that loves to, you know, color, draw, and make a whole bunch of different creative things. Then we got here Kicking Chicken. Kicking Chicken is actually a male scenting after the flower Yolang. I don't know if that's even pronouncing that right. You guys can let me know. But Kicking Chicken is just like the cool chicken of the group. He's like the cool kid of the entire Smiling Critters. Then we got ourselves here Dog Day, which is another man and a boy. And of course, he has a scent of vanilla. Pretty interesting. And Dog Day, my bad, I said Doug from Up. Dog Day is also the leader of the Smiling Critters. This is really important, and he's the leader. He's the one keeping everyone in check. That's why he's probably the second most important Smiling Critter out of all of them. Then for the very last one, we got here Picky Piggy. Yes, I kept saying pricky last time. My bad, guys. I corrected myself. See, I'm correcting myself. Picky Piggy is, of course, a girl and has the scent of citrus. And, of course, Picky Piggy's just making sure that everyone else is eating all right, but secretly loves PB&Js. But nothing, it's just, that's really all. She loves to go and eat well and eat healthy, you know, nothing wrong with that. And actually, if you're wondering how I know all this without actually like all the genders like that, Tyler, the community manager, he said I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure, and he has a whole entire list of which one's male and which one's female. And if you do read also the chat, it says he or she in some of them, so it, you know, gives you all the different names. But now starting off with some more ARG news, in Catnap's post, you can actually go and brighten up the photo and zoom it to the top. You can see Braille or this different type of dotted text. Many people thought, okay, it could be tap code, and I guess meant hello. Many people thought it could be Morse code, but I guess meant like shush. It's almost gibberish. It looks like someone's trying to shush someone. We don't know if this is the Easter egg or if this has happened to be a coincidence. But when you log into ARG on their tablet, you can actually see a whole new message just talking about, you know, things happening in the whole play care, and also something about how they definitely don't smell like lavender with lavender being the only line underlined in this whole entire sentence. But when he actually put the code lavender in the whole secret PC file, everyone is able to find out 5 different documents for the ARG. That gives us so much news. Sadly, it doesn't give us release date for the trailer or even chapter 3. Sadly, we do know release is in December, but we sadly do not know when. The trailer, we have no idea for that. We know that it's extremely very close, but how close that is, probably next week I'm hoping for, but I sadly have no idea. So guys, there's definitely a lot of paper here and a lot of things to definitely talk about. So if you're out of the loop, I'm probably not the best guy to go and give you exactly day to day. You can definitely pause the video and actually read it, but this is actually talking about Theodore and his imaginary friend. So if you did not know, in the last ARG update, we knew that Theodore had an imaginary friend, which you all of course predicted was the prototype, and that Theodore was actually going and stealing equipment, like of course 2 different grab packs, because he needed 2 different hands to go and power the door to leave. It was said that him and his imaginary friend was trying to go and escape. So these papers are talking about, of course, how he was injured, the things that he stole, and different information on Theodore, but you could pause it to get the exact info. As you guys can see, we finally get the images of 2 different doors. It, of course, is theorized that this is actually going to be locations in the game, but I do doubt that. I do think that this is actually going to be just in the ARG. Who knows? We could see this actually in the game. We can see they keep calling him the Mr. Influencer because, you know, we know the mystery friend they keep on saying. Of course, the influencer, if you're wondering. I also got all these images on the Discord chat, you know, like the whole group chat where everyone's just chatting. It's a really great place. Go join the Poppy chat if you're not up to date. And of course, we have a whole bit of different rumors about this all. Then we get to the very last thing posted on Discord, being across this department report. There's definitely a lot of things here. Definitely, like I said, I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown, letting you guys know that, you know, the new catnap monster, or the number they're saying, is actually 1188. They're saying that catnap is a lot more better than Huggy Wuggy. That is huge because they kept saying that Huggy Wuggy was the perfect subject. Here was the perfect monster. Nothing else compared to him. He was obedient. He was able to do commands. He was literally the best, they said. But now, Catnap was able to beat him in just 18 other experiments between them. They're saying that Catnap was a lot more better, so they're saying that most likely he's the perfect, you know, specimen. Also, when they talk about Theodore, it turns out that Theodore got badly injured, and that his imaginary friend, what everybody knows already is a prototype, actually had a way out, because the whole entire plan for stealing the grab pack was to escape the play care and to just break free with, you know, the prototype. But the prototype had the way out. He had the door open. He had everything he needed. He could just leave Theodore there to die and just leave. But no, the prototype goes and brings Theodore back in and literally goes and saves his life, because if he did not do that, Theodore would have been dead. So first of all, that shows that the prototype actually has feelings and cares and does not just want to go and kill. He also wants to be out, but he cares about, you know, like his friends. We don't know if Theodore is his friend, but of course, like he said, his imaginary friend, so they must definitely be friends. This, of course, brings up a bunch of different questions. Okay, so, is he a good guy? We sadly do not know. Is he a bad guy just in disguise? We also do not know, but if he left all his chances to leave just to save him, I think he's definitely good. Okay, so this is me editing linear. I forgot to also mention that this whole entire report did mention how Catnap is actually Theodore and how Theodore had, you know, homes of bad conditions. Long story short, I'm probably gonna miss 1 or 2 little information, sadly. Also, sorry for my bird still screaming. So it turns out that Catnap is actually Theodore. That's why that whole entire drawing we got like 2 weeks ago in the ARG was purple, showing Theodore being purple, was because that Theodore is actually the soul inside of Catnap. And it turns out that Theodore actually worships the prototype, and that's why we see all those drawings and writings in the wall, because the prototype is what actually saved him. And I think he was like on the brink of death, so they put him in a toy and made experiment Catnap. So yes, that does fill in a lot of the story, so now enjoy the rest of the video, now knowing that knowledge. Like I said, I probably missed a little bit of information. I'm not the best person with all the information exactly on dot. This is not a scripted video. I'm just going off my thoughts on what I know and what I heard from other people. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Not toward the employees, but toward kids that he actually cares about. And of course, seeing how Catnap is of course another part of the Bigger Bodies initiative, showing how it's going to be a huge Catnap, with many people saying it's able to shrink and grow in size, is of course really interesting. But yeah, it's kind of it for the ARG news, but if you thought that was it, psych, got you. That was actually 3 different videos. As you guys can see, I'm playing it right now. One showing the whole like bed area of the play car, showing Catnap in the corner there. Everyone's saying that Catnap's on the ceiling. It looks like his little charm is hanging from the bottom with his glowing eyes just watching you. He's definitely huge, and that's one of 3 new VHS little tapes or on the TV, the CCTV footage. And the second one, I said I don't have a video for it. I cannot really find it. It's a 20-second video of these different pipes in different areas in, I think, behind the play car or something in chapter 3. These little pipes is, just going off. Nothing much. Nothing was actually hidden in this photo. And the very last one was like this gated up area that looks like a prison that we think we saw before. But if you look at the end of the footage, you can see Bobby Bearhug. She's running across the thing. Well, it's actually not really running. It looks like walking because it's pretty slow. But it definitely looks like she's going somewhere. It's a small version. She doesn't look like the Bigger Bodies Initiative version. But yeah, it's like this whole prison area. We don't know where. Maybe we might get locked up there by Catnap or something. But yeah, it's a cool looking new prison area. Sorry for my bird screaming, by the way, guys. But also, we got more behind the scene images of the Smiling Critters animation progress. So as you guys can see, we got a whole bunch of different photos, like the behind the scene artwork. You can see how the art looks. It looks pretty good. I definitely gotta say this is some amazing art. Sadly, you cannot see the high resolution photos because it was covered in static to make it look old. As you guys can see, we also have different photos like the storyboard, the sketch animation, the line work color, and of course the final look and the final animation. And you can see this awesome looking photo without the whole VHS filter and all that stuff. So you guys could definitely go in the link in the description to go look at the video there. You can see a whole bunch of different information, the whole different animation tests and everything like that. They also had this little cool cutout. I think it was actually cut out of the film. It's like Catnap. Did I say catnip? Catnap chasing a butterfly. It was pretty cool. I definitely do love the animation. That was really nice. Also, fun fact, Mob Entertainment went and changed the thumbnail for the video to this. They changed it. They uploaded like a whole week ago, but now they changed it to this. It looks a lot more creepy and a lot more eerie, and I definitely do love it. And the very last thing for this video is that, one of the developers said that some fans would be very excited for something special coming in Chapter 3. Knowing that some certain fans are going to love Chapter 3 for some reason. Maybe Huggy, maybe something else, but this definitely deserves a different, approach to it. We need to think about it. Maybe a different theory video, maybe something else, I don't know. But some fans are going to be really excited for something. Maybe someone? Anyways, guys, this is me for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all the new ARG updates, all the new huge story reveals that we got in one bam was right there and there, and all the new Smiling Critters bio and information. Don't forget to have my other videos talking about all the other news, merch, and all the other stuff like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please go and subscribe because it helps this channel out, helps me make these videos as soon as possible for you guys. And subscribing is literally like one of the best things you could do besides watching the whole video and commenting and all that other stuff. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed and had a good day, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.